Okay, after you're done with this, I want this video watched and notes taken, please. After 10 seconds, a hot air balloon is 640 feet in the air. After 30 seconds, it is 580 feet in the air. How many seconds will it take the hot air balloon to reach the ground from its initial height? Okay, so you're finding the seconds right there. I accidentally put it right here. If you want to put it down here, great. Okay. Now we're going to make our first box, seconds and feet. Times the x, y is feet. Feet per second, not given to me. But you're not going to be able to make the proportion, okay? So x, y, seconds and feet. So we don't know the feet per second. 0, and everybody will want to make the table on this, okay? Okay, now put in what we know. I only need one table. It's the same balloon, okay? So 10 seconds, 640 feet, and then later on it says 30 seconds, 580 feet. So that's a coordinate, that's a coordinate, as far as the seconds and feet go. Now I want you to talk about this. Do you really think the feet started at 0? Do you? I mean, look, it goes from this to 640 to 580. No, it didn't start at 0. I don't know where it started, but it ain't 0. Okay? Put B there. That means you need to come over here and find your feet per second. So if I put B, we are doing the line, by the way. Okay? And the equation. You will not, this is not proportional. It's not direct variation. Now, if I don't know the feet per second, I think I could apply the slope formula, and that would be y minus y, x minus x. Because this is a coordinate, this is a coordinate. Let's start with our higher x. 580 is y, that's to the top, 30 is to the bottom. Then send 10 to the bottom, 640 to the top. So that's going to be negative 60 over 20. Now, it's a story problem, so you're dividing it. None of this ABC nonsense. Negative 3. So negative 3 times x is the rate of change every 1 second. So if I had an 11 seconds, that'd be 637. A 12 seconds, 634, and so forth. Now I make my line. Now negative 3 times x is the rate. At every step's negative 3. But, we don't know what we began with, okay? We don't know the initial amount of feet. No, it's not 640. That's after 10 seconds. Ain't 580. That's after 30 seconds. I want to find where it starts. I think there's a way you find B. I think it's, oh yeah, y equals m times x plus b. The b goes here, whatever b is. I'll put b right there. Plus equals y, but I need the number for b. Now my m is at negative 3. Now for the y and x, I need a combo. Okay, I need a combo for x and y. It can be this or this, it doesn't matter. So let's have x be 10 and y be 640. So put your 640 in for your y and then times 10. 640. Now, how did you get to 640? Well, you started up high and you're going down 3 feet every second, and there's 10 seconds. So, negative 3 times 10 is negative 30. So after 10 seconds, it's gone down 30 from its initial amount. So now add 30, and that's your height you started at. So 670 equals B. That's my equation. 670 plus negative 3x equals y. I'm solving for the seconds, which means I'm solving for the x down here. So I got to put a number in for y. Well, 0 feet. I mean, feet's y. I think I can put y equal to 0. So 670 plus negative 3x equals 0. You minus the 670. Negative 670. And you divide by your negative 3. Okay, if you can't, you can write 223. If you can't stand that, you can go second PRB equals 223 1/3. Or 223, doesn't matter. Okay. Next one, a paint has 44 gallons of paint after 3 days. It has 20 gallons of paint after 5 days. How many days will it take a full can of paint to run out? Full can of paint to run out. That means not when does it run out at when we're at 5 days. Days equals. Okay, so the Herminator is going to do the gallons and days analysis. Days is X, gallons is Y, so per gallons per day. Don't know it. Now, if I'm not doing this on a test, okay, where there's different types of story problems instead of just an assignment where you do the same thing all the time, I'm going to want a table, okay? So XY, days, gallons, okay? Okay, so we don't have the gallons per day, so I make a 0 right there, okay? And then I start filling it in. So 44 gallons was for 3 days, so 344. 5 is 20, okay? Now obviously the gallons are going down, so they did not start at 0, okay? They started, I don't know, they started at B. So I need to figure out my gallons per day because there is an initial amount, so we do need to make our line and write the equation for it, okay? B is where the line starts. Now let's figure out what the gallons per day is. That's just like finding an M. Same concept related to real life. Y minus Y, X minus X. So it's like these two things, okay? The higher X is 5, so you start with 5, send 20 to the top. Then 3, send 44 to the top. So it has gone down negative 24, going down 24 gallons over a course of 2 days. That makes negative 12. Gone down 12 gallons every day. Negative 12 times X. So negative 12 times X. Every day it goes down 12. If there was a 6th day, it'd be down to 8. If there's a 4th day, 44 minus 12 is 32. We got to find our B. Well, I can accomplish that by taking Y equals M multiplied by X plus B. And then I would want a combo for the X and the Y. I know my M is negative 12. Okay, so let's do the 520. X is 520. X is 520 is Y. So Y is 20 and then times 5. So essentially what this means at this point in layman's terms, we had 20 gallons. How did we get there? Well, it had been going down 12 gallons a day over 5 days. So that means we've gone down a total of 60 from the initial amount. So plus 60 plus 60, that's 80. 80 equals B. So there's your equation, 80 plus negative 12x equals y. Okay, I'm solving for the x because I'm solving for the days, so I have to put a number in for y, and it can be the 0 gallons. So I'm finding the x when y is at 0. Okay, so I put 0 in, 80 plus negative 12x equals 0. And now you can solve for the x. Minus your 80 from 0, that just takes you to negative 80. Negative 12 times x equals negative 80. Then I divide by negative 12. You can round it and put 7. If you really can't stand that, go second ABC, second PRB equals. So negative 80 divided by negative 12. Second PRB equals 6 2/3 of a day. Or 7, I don't care. Okay. Alright, so again, I'm not able to use, I didn't know the gallons per day, but I know I knew I had to use a line when I designed my table and say, okay, having a 0 then going up to 44 down to 20, that doesn't make any sense. It had to start up higher than 44 to go to 44 then to 20.